can't explain my loss. I wanna write a song that you can hear and know how my heart yearns and how
Local noise, local noise. Local noise, where I sit down with some sick local talent and write some stuff about it later. You may have heard of Lush or Sunshine Studios, but make room in your brain, push out the rules of cricket. There's another name you gotta remember. Stoked Studios. Thank you so much, Jarrod, for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure, thanks for being here.
I went down to the open mic night at Oki that Jarrod runs with Kyle from the previous interview. And oh my God, when I was there, bro, you were like a lizard on a hot rock. You were just totally in your element. And
that's it.
It was really awesome getting to see you do your thing in action.
Yeah, no, that's a good one there. It gives me a bit of a mix between that studio and live. I like doing the live mixes and the live recording to come back here and throw it into Pro Tools and give the performers a bit of a live mix.
That's so wholesome. He like records all of them and gives it a mix.
Yeah.
Mwah. It's beautiful mixing at a reasonable price. 2 guys, I got there in the end.
Got there.
So I've been following you since you founded Stoked Studios 2 years ago, and brother, you have done some incredible things. Like, I'm sure the camera can see all of this beautiful stuff in your room, but like, hopefully I can have some shots maybe from open mic night over while I read out this list of extensive names of people Jarrod has worked with. All right. Within Cells, Crown and Company, Rosie Music, Malcolm McGuckin, Black Creek Band, Monkey Matter, Chandler J, not to mention Blush, and his own musical duo, Leo and Jarrod. Just to name a few.
Just a couple.
Just a few. Like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing I wanted to start out the interview with is what was the scariest thing starting up your own business? Because I've recently done that and oh my God, so much more than I thought, hey?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing of it. It is a lot more than what you'd expect. I mean, even one of the big ones I had was, right, cool, got the console, got interface, computer, monitors, we're all set, let's do a session. Man, I don't have enough mics. I need headphones for mixes, and just all the little things that you don't expect really was the main one for me. I had the idea in my head of what I wanted to start with, and I could see all the main things, but it's all those little bits in between that connect everything up that's really.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the theory that you write up is always here, and then the practicality of it is.
That's exactly it.
All the way up here.
Exactly.
You know, I've only met a few sound engineers that actually really enjoy doing live and like recorded, but it's not often that I meet someone like you or Kyle that actually love doing both. And I want to know, what's your favorite aspect of the live record, like the live sound process versus your favorite aspect of the recording process?
Well, live was the stuff I started with. It was a case of, I mean, really in the industry, unless you've got your own studio, it's very hard to get a job in that part of it now. I mean, there's so many setups like how I've got where it's designed and set up for a one-man op with it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess with the studio side of it like that, it's everything's set beforehand. It's all my gear and it's all set exactly how I like it. It's set up in a way that works and functions and is practical for me. In saying that, on the flip side with the live stuff, I love being kept on my toes with it. I mostly run stages, run patch, running backline for bands. So when you're doing that for festivals and you've got 10, 15 bands in a day, it's a case of just, you get to the end of it and you sit down and you don't get back up. It's just run. Which is part of the thing, that I love about the live, is it just keeps you on your toes. And then where that crossovers is like with the Oki Open Mic Night, where I do the live recordings from it as well. So, I mean, in regards to recording, I love that, doing the live mixes, you get to hear the audience in the mixes and the crowd interaction with it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So it's like the, I don't know, like erraticness of the live sound that I enjoy, and then like the consistency of like, the studio.
It's like two completely different things. That I just love both of them.
I feel like you gotta have a healthy mix of both.
Yeah, that's it. It's like you can't sit in the studio all day being completely comfortable. You gotta get out there and sweating it and really running around and finding the faults as you go on the stage. If that mic lead's gone, and rip it out, throw another one in.
Oh, what a mood. So many times. Oh my gosh. Do you find that like stuff from the live sound comes across to the recorded?
Absolutely. I mean, just the fact of live, you've got everything going so quickly, and you've only got the one take effectively. You've got that song's going once. Whereas a lot of studios, you'll spend however many hours perfecting your kick drum sound, getting that snare sounding just right and how you need to. Whereas that live sound, it's a case of right. If you don't have a full band mix going in the first 30 seconds really of that band being on, you're done. You can't get halfway through their set and go, cool, we've got the drum sounding sweet, let's move on to that bass.
Wow, that's...
Yeah. So it's just that, I guess that quickness and really getting going straight up as soon as you got a band in here it helps. It's the quicker you can get going, the quicker the band starts getting their takes done.
Getting their takes down. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah. My brother, who's doing the lovely sound again, thank you so much, Ed. Look at him, he's just nodding. He's just being like, brother, I feel that.
That's the end I'm used to being on. I'm not used to being on this end of it.
I know, right? I just thought I'd freak you out.
Yeah, do a big flip.
You're not on your hot rock now, are you?
Not quite.
All right, we'll move into a bit of an easier question. And I feel like since you live on a bit of acreage, you might actually have an answer for this. Because I've asked a few people and they have been like, oh. So hopefully you will know. If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? I'm
gonna go with a succulent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't need a lot and I don't really care.
Yes, he's
that's what I'm gonna go and stick with, I reckon.
It's true. Actually, if there's anything I've learned from succulents, you just chuck them in the sun and it'll sort itself out.
They'll be right.
It will. They'll just do their thing. That was a good answer. I like that.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Yep.
I can dig that because I love succulents. I am right on the suck train, baby.
Yep.
That's really good. All right, now I do this thing where I ask everyone that I know, pretty much. I'm like, hey, if you could ask someone in the music industry, like, any question. Doesn't have to be musical or whatever, any question. The thrill you receive is getting to hear your question live.
There you go.
But this is the second most asked question. I'm finally gonna ask it.
Yep.
Behind the first one everyone keeps wanting me to ask is, like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? Like, why did you choose to be poor forever?
That's a whole nother can of worms.
I'm like, guys, I can give him a gentle roast, like a little simmer, but I can't just be like, hey, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, that's not...
Oh, that's a whole nother story, that one.
It's a very interview friendly. So, if you weren't a sound engineer, what do you reckon you'd be doing?
Oh.
Like, if you were tone deaf, what do you reckon you'd do?
If I were tone deaf. I'd probably end up as a musician, to be honest. Now, I was thinking that. Oh, God. That came off really harsh. No, I love all my musicians that come through.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
You guys are all good. I've been playing music for as long as I can remember. Probably since I've been in grade 4, I think I picked up the cello to start with, of all things.
That's instrumental music stuff.
Yep, did that. Then from there, I did that for a few years, realised I couldn't read sheet music anymore, and I was, speaking of tone deaf, playing by ear.
Yeah.
And then ended up moving to drums, of all things. So just a little bit of a jump there. But yeah, no, I love being on this side of it. So, but yeah, no, if I was tone deaf and not doing this, as much as I love drummers, and they are definitely musical, but I would, yeah, I'd probably end up still sticking with my drums like I do.
Yes!
Yep.
That's so good.
There you go.
And honestly, you are true. From someone that has worked at many music venues, people will listen to anything that is out. There's something I've learned. And
Yep.
they will listen to whatever is out. And if you have long hair and a hat,
Sorted.
that's it. You've made it. You're bloody TikTok famous, or however you get famous, however the kids do it.
That's the one.
Yeah, all right. Take that, everyone that keeps asking me to ask people that. I did it. It's done. Also, give me more questions. Just harassing my audience again.
Nah, they love it.
All right. I'm all out of questions now, to be honest. I got nothing more to say. But we are up to my favourite part, which is the spontaneous plug. Blah,
There we
blah. So, look into the camera that's facing you and make a plug of something you got going on.
Well, yeah, obviously we've got Stoked Studios here. The point of Stoked Studios is it's made for local musicians specifically, that we keep our costs as low as we can, lets everyone get the chance to get their music out there. I mean, I love the studios with the big, massive $5,000 for a day budgets, but it's not realistic for everyone, especially upcoming artists. Yep, we cater for you. Yeah, if you want to get your music out, come on in, give me a call, and we can see what we can do.
Yes, I 1,000,000% recommend. And then Jarrod has a portfolio. There's a link to that on his socials, his immaculate socials. At Stoked Studios, you can find him on Facebook and Instagram. And are you anywhere else?
No, I think that's about it. That's about it.
I was thinking so too. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, he has such reasonable prices, and man, like, I swear, there's been, I don't know, like 50 bands or something that have been here already. If you don't want to take their, like, man, if they came here, why can't you? They're so good. It's really good. Well, that was not a very good ad on my part, but hey, come here and it's really good and fun. Yay.
There you go.
Oh, also, come down to the Oki open mic night, 6:30 every Thursday.
6:30 every Thursday. We've got 10 acts. We've got the options to do live multi-track recordings down there as well. And then, gets brought back into the studio, mixed there, and you've got yourself a live mix of your songs.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Mixed in real time, boys.
Yeah, that's it.
Get it in you. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Jarrod.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate you taking time out. And also thank you guys so much for tuning into Local Noise. You can catch us on Local Noise's socials at Local Noise B&E. We're on Facebook and Instagram. I mean, the videos do go on YouTube, but they go on the Bad Luck Club YouTube, my band YouTube. Yeah. Just sneaking my little plug.
Sneak your little plug in there.
Just sneak it in there.
Go check them out. They're pretty cool.
Thank you. We try. Oh, and also don't forget to check out the previous interview with Kyle. And then, I actually haven't really booked a next interview. Check out the other previous interview with Acid Cherry. They were really dope as well. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna sing us out. Would you like to dance with me, Jarrod?
Oh, I don't know if you want that one.
Just do a wiggle with me.
We'll do a little wiggle. There we go. We'll get in the chair.
Local Noise.